Hi, I'm Niall McGill from loweryourscores.com. One of the most common questions I'm asked and I'm talked to about from players is how they struggle to hit their 3-wood or their fairway woods from the short grass. Now, this is a difficult shot and a difficult club to hit, but there's often a bit of a misunderstanding from players just as to how these clubs, and especially the 3-wood, should be hit from the short, tight fairway grass. What I tend to see is players trying to lift the golf ball off the fairway. Now this, on short turf, is just not going to happen. Because of the design of a 3-wood or a fairway wood, you've got a fairly wide sole on the bottom of the club. As soon as you try to lift that ball up, what's going to happen, if I come closer into the camera here, is you're going to see that the front edge of the club, as I try to lift it, comes off the ground. Now, that means you're going to tend to hit the golf ball too high up on the ball. This is going to send your ball running along the ground. You're not going to get that ball airborne. When you need to hit a fairway wood from the short grass, it still needs to be struck with a slightly descending blow. So this may go against the logic that you think, well, this 3-wood does not have a lot of loft to start with. If I hit descending, this ball's not going to get in the air. But golf is so different to many other ball sports where normally a golf ball or a ball in tennis or table tennis is coming to you from a height. So to get the ball in the air, you can hit up on it. In golf, we don't have that. We play the golf ball from the ground. And as such, to get that ball in the air, we have to hit most of these clubs with a descending blow and trust that the designed loft on the club and the loft that we present to the ball at impact is going to get them airborne. So when you're playing with your 3-wood, bring the ball position just inside the left heel, maybe 2-3 inches. Don't get too far forwards, because too far forwards is great for a driver when you're hitting on the upswing. It's also okay for a fairway wood when it's sitting on a tee or sitting in fluffy semi-rough. On the short grass, drop the ball back a fraction. Make sure that you make contact with the turf. If you watch these tour players with their really high club head speeds, many of them will actually make a small divot with a fairway wood. Now, I'm not suggesting that you want to take divot, but you certainly need and want to make a contact with the turf. This is going to allow the club face to get deep enough down to get the ball into the centre of the club face and allow the loft on that club to get the ball into the air. So, with these fairway wood shots, make sure before you hit it, make practice swing. When you make your practice swing, feel for the contact with the turf. If you make a practice swing and miss the ground altogether, don't just go and hit the golf ball. Make another quick swing, get a feel for that turf. Get on the range